met you before, my name's Shori. I'm an Aussie expat living here in Kampot, Cambodia for the time being. I've actually decided to make a bit of a move and heading to Siam Reap tomorrow. Well, I'm going to Phnom Penh first and then up to Siam Reap. If you haven't, like I said, if you haven't been here before to the channel, I usually do these live videos. I try and do one once a week. Turns out sometimes it's once a month. Sometimes I'm at a bar somewhere. Other times I'm just sitting at home like I am today. I was going to go out actually and do a bit of a live from a bar that I have been frequenting lately called Mate's Place, owned by an Aussie. Ian's his name. G'day, Ian. He's got screens everywhere on around the place, and it's a good place to go and watch sport. I was actually there yesterday afternoon, last night, watching a bit of the cricket. But it looks like we've got some rain. We've had rain last night, and it's bucketing down in Phnom Penh apparently, which is very unseasonal. We're probably a month early for the rainy season to start. A bit of flooding and stuff going on in Phnom Penh, so I'm just playing it by ear at the moment. But I do have a couple of bus tickets booked and a hotel booked in Phnom Penh, but that's about as far as I've gotten so far. If you've been following me at all, you might have seen the short I did just the other day about my predicament here, if you like. A landlord decided to say hello and without speaking to me first asked my new girlfriend for her ID, which I found very distasteful. Created a bit of a problem with us. She was embarrassed. I was embarrassed for her. I was embarrassed. The whole thing was just embarrassing. And so I decided there and then that the privacy thing's not really good here. So I've been here for nearly 6 months. It's just time to move on. That's all. And instead of finding another place in Kampot, which I could do, and just go move somewhere else. Maybe spend an extra $1 or $2 on upgrading the accommodation a bit. This is a very cheap bungalow. This is a very cheap place to live. But a couple of $100 a month, I can get something a bit more private, perhaps. Not having kids running around here all the time, all sort of stuff would be nice. But that's what I'm going to do in Siam Reap. So that's my plan. But as the thumbnail says in the description, I'm here to talk about Cambodian Asian girls in general. Talk about, I've been to Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, and now Cambodia, and I've had girlfriends in each of those countries. And what am I trying to say here is Asian women are vastly different from Western women. And I think anyone who's ever been in the same situation as me will agree to an extent. I mean, some things just remain the same, but a lot of the time it's a language barrier sometimes. I think that's probably the hardest part a lot of the time. Even though my girlfriend in Thailand, who was Filipino, she was a school teacher, English school teacher, taught English. So her English was very good. Not perfect, neither is mine. But good enough, much easier to get along with and explain and things like that. It's what I'm finding recently is, and that's the reason I wanted to do this chat, is the current girlfriend, the new girlfriend, doesn't speak a lot of English at all. She's not very educated either, so she doesn't actually know how to read or write in Khmer nor English, which makes it a bit difficult. And her English is very pidgin-ish, if you like, if that's a word. It's not. I know it's not, but you know what I mean. And it's difficult. It's difficult. The Aussie sarcasm doesn't work. I found that one out really quickly, actually. she's not the first Cambodian that I have dated. I did date one briefly last year. It didn't last very long. She wasn't really my type, but I thought I'd give it a shot. This one didn't work out. But this woman, and I say woman, she's not a girl, and I have dated girls before. I dated a 22-year-old in the Philippines, a 26-year-old in Thailand. So yeah, this one's 46, a bit more mature. But again, it's that language barrier, yeah, which the Aussie sarcasm doesn't seem to work very well. You can't just, and even just to the point of taking the piss out of somebody, not her in general, but just anyone else kind of thing. She finds it very offensive, and I didn't know that until it's been made very clear to me in recent days. I can't do it. Okay, I can adjust. And I've made sort of a few little sacrifices, including the beard. She didn't like it. Now, even though I'd met her a few months ago at a party actually, and I thought, wow, she's stunning. Bit out of my league, I thought. I mean, have a look at me. You know, like she's got the body of a 20-year-old. Okay, she's. And I thought I didn't stand a chance. I was wrong. There you go. But the first thing she did was grab the beard. She goes, "No good, no good." I said, "Why? Bad luck." Everything's bad luck. Right? It's either good luck or bad luck, apparently. And we just actually went, unbeknownst to me. I thought we were going out for a drink somewhere, and she goes, "We're just going to stop in and see her mama." I'm going, "Hang on a second, your mama lives in the province." I know she does. She lives a long way away from here. And she goes, "No, we just call her that. She's like the mama of the girls kind of thing. A lot of girls go to this woman, and she's a card reader, not tarot cards, normal playing cards. From what I could gather, from 7 upwards, 7 to ace, and they on a map, they just kept playing this card game. I just kept wanting to put money on it because I kept seeing flushes and 3 full houses. Would have been very rude of me to do that, of course. But this woman kept staring at me every now and then. She'd look up at me and stare at me, and she'd point at cards and speaking in Khmer and telling my new girlfriend about things. And I'm going, "Oh, God. Is my life, am I destined just by the way a card falls?" I don't know. But anyway, it turned out I'm very handsome. I'm a good guy, and we're going to have lots of good luck together. It's all about luck. Buy a lottery ticket. So anyway, that's where I sort of stand at the moment. Yeah, if you've had dealings with, maybe you're married to a Filipino or something like that. You've been over here, you've dated women. I mean, my first Filipino that I met online in Australia, in the Philippines. And then I jumped on a plane and went to see her in the Philippines. We had quite an intense relationship, actually. Lasted a while. She was the 22-year-old, and I was 52 at the time, I think. So that big age difference, yeah. We dated for a few years. I did learn though that the younger mindset was not really for me. Yeah. So listen, I'm going to go and read some comments, say good day to some people, and I'll looking forward to hearing what other people's thoughts are. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. I mean, I've got to be honest with you. Hey, the sex is amazing. At my age, I'm having a good time. All right, so that's kind of where I'm at. That's where I am. That's where my head's at. Is the big head and the little head are both, really enjoying that part of this relationship. But you still got to have conversations. You still got to talk about things. Like this move to Siam Reap. We've only just started dating. It's only been a few weeks. And we've already talked about going up to Siam Reap for the Khmer, the Cambodian New Year, which is in April, halfway through April. She wanted to go up there for that. And I said, well, look, instead of me just moving into another place in Kampot, because I was determined I was leaving here, I'm just going to jump on the bus. I'll go to Siam Reap. I'll set up a place for us, and you come up when you're ready. She turns up. She doesn't. She doesn't. I don't know. There's not much I can do about it. She's got things to clear up here. She's got a job. She's got a house. She's got dogs. All sorts of stuff. She can't just pack up like I can. I can just pack a suitcase and go. So we'll see. We'll see how that pans out. I'll keep you informed. But she told me just last night, she goes, I'm coming with you. I said, what do you mean you're coming with me? Like, she goes, no, I'll come up with you to Siam Reap, help you set up an apartment, and then she's going to jump on a bus and come back down home and go back to work and finish doing whatever she's got to do down here. And then when she's ready, she's going to come up. I don't know. It works, hey, hopefully. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to say hello to a few people and stay with me. I got a beer. What about you guys? All right, who we got here? G'day, Ash. How are you, mate? Paul, g'day, mate. What do we got here? Xander Gray. It happens quite often. Society generally. So, okay, I've got a pinned post up here saying that the girl in the photos in the thumbnail there, either side, was my girlfriend in Thailand for a brief period when I first got there. Yeah, she was full of deceit. She was terrible. Actually, had me fooled. And my friend Dee, who came over to Thailand with me first, had her fooled as well. She was shocked. She couldn't believe it. She goes, "Wow, okay." She seemed very genuine and sincere. Yeah, far from it. Still couldn't work out what the end game was. At the end of the day, hey, why was she fooling around with me when she already had a Thai boyfriend and all sorts of stuff? Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, so Xander, yes, you're right. Hey, it does happen, and you got to be careful. But like I said, the end game, I'm not sure. Hey. G'day, folks. How are you? We've already had a chat today, mate. So, to the best of my knowledge, you've never had an Asian girlfriend. I don't even think you like the Asians, actually, from memory. Yeah. Hello, mate. How are you? All good? Okay. Oh, okay. I can't do it right now. Mate. Can I later?
No, I can.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't do it right now. That's all. Yeah. Can I do it tomorrow? In the morning? Tonight? Tonight? Something? Yeah. Half an hour. Just give me half an hour. That's all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No worries. Thank you. There you go. Things happen, huh? This is just my receipt for my deposit that I paid here. So sorry about that. Ronnie reckons I got the body of a 20-year-old too, but not that sort of body. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. The hot firm. So Ronnie says he had a girlfriend. It was a hot Korean girl. The communication was difficult. Lasted about 6 weeks. So, yeah, mate. That's Korean. I should have. No, I haven't had much to do with Koreans. I've obviously met a few, but yeah, I haven't had much to do with Koreans. Interesting. So Paul Orchard, mate, you're married to a Thai girl, 10 years younger than you. She's well educated and very skilled pastry chef. Ooh, nice, mate. Eh? She is brilliant. Could not ask for better. See, there's a good one. I like hearing good stories. There you go. How long have you been married to her for, Paul? Xander says I'm onto a winner. Yeah, mate, I hope so. Hey, I really hope so. We will see. Hey. Does she watch F1 or Rugby League? No. Wouldn't have a clue what either of those things are, I don't think. Xander's got a glass of rum. Good on you, brother. G'day, Johnny Siam. How are you, mate? Fogs is drinking Ted's. Yeah, good on you. Paul's missus, he's been married to her for 11 years. Well done, mate. Well done. Did you meet her in Thailand? Yeah. Yeah, you're Thailand, yeah. Meet her there. Go and see her. Yes, folks, I've been evicted. It's just hard for him to catch up. He's a school teacher. Like I said, I told him I was going. I didn't expect a deposit back or anything like that. To be honest, you don't normally get them. You normally got to chase them down. It's only $100. Yeah, he's just charging me for a bit of electricity. That's all. Fair enough. Michael O'Mara, g'day mate, how are you? I don't remember seeing you here before. Do you reckon you live on $1,400 a month? That's exactly what I live on, mate. There you go. Well, hang on, that's not Aussie. No, 1,400 American I live on a month. So it's about 2,200 Australian is what I live on. Depends on your lifestyle, mate. I drink half a mile away, just the way it is. Even though beer is really cheap here. Yeah. You know, you find a place for $100 a month, mate. Pretty easy, isn't it? Kyle, he made it. He's been at the pub somewhere. He said he was trying to get here quickly. You've been quiet due to ill health, mate. That's no good. Hope you're feeling better. You're on the bus home to crack a beer. Good on you. Trump is the man, really? A pastry chef. Green buns are the specialty. No, Kyle, I haven't moved to another place yet, but I am. As of tomorrow morning, I'm out of here. I'm leaving Kampot. I'm going up to Siem Reap for I don't know, for the foreseeable future anyway. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so anyone else on here? I don't know how many people we got actually. How many people we got watching this? 17. Anyone else got a Thai missus, Filipino missus? Khmer missus will be rare, I think. I can't remember if even my searching of the YouTube world, I can't ever remember seeing anyone ever talking about Cambodia, to be honest. It seems to be one of those places that's only just really getting that that sort of place to go now. And it's because it's really easy on visas and stuff. It's just the best part about it. It's a lot easier to get a visa here than any other country I've been to. $500 Australian a year gets you a retirement visa. As long as you're over 55, pay you $500. It's not even 500. It's about $450 Australian, 300 American, and that gets you a 12-month visa. No reporting, none of that crap. No jumping on planes. No going. No border crossing. No border bouncing. None of that sort of crap. You can just stay. So for the foreseeable future, yeah, Cambodia is my home. I will be here till day's end, I guess. I don't really know other plans. If I could think of another country to go to, I would. Vietnam's not far away, and that's probably my plan from Siem Reap is to do a Vietnam trip from there. I wanted to do it from here, but all things that I looked up told me, because I've been to the border. I've got photos of the border between here and Vietnam, but everything tells me that there's crossing over there is quite difficult. well, not difficult. You can cross over and get your stamp and all that sort of stuff. But you're just kind of in the middle of nowhere. So if you want to go anywhere to go and see anything, you've got to travel a fair bit. It's a lot easier to do from Phnom Penh or even Siem Reap. So I'm told. I will find out. I'll let you know. I actually want to go to Khe Sanh, and if you're a Cold Chisel fan, you'll know why. I just want to go and say I've been there, take a photo, that sort of thing. Johnny Siam, your wife's Thai. Yes, you mate, good on you. And you've been married 15 years. I kind of remember something about that a little while ago. And Paul says, no, especially these chocolates, not cream buns. Vietnam Viking, you've got a Vietnamese girl. Nice, mate, very nice. You're married, just dating, what are you doing? How long's it been going for? Give us a bit more info, mate. Give us a bit more info. If you want to, you don't have to, of course. Hey, Paul, do you like chocolate? You got a chocolatier, huh? Wow. I'd be even bigger, I think. I gained a heap of weight moving to this country just because of the good food. Ash, that's Sir Necro. G'day, mate. His Thai girl was a leftover from the Vietnam War. Got adopted over to Australia. Many and too much trauma going on there for it to last long term. Yeah, okay, mate. Yeah, fair enough. That's kind of what I'm noticing here with this girl that I'm dating now, because she's closer to the 50 mark kind of thing. 50 years ago, had a big genocide here, big scary country. It takes a while to get over that, hey? So I get it. I get it. She doesn't like confrontation at all, like with anything. And that's what stirred up a bit of an argument with us the other night. I told the bar owner that I couldn't sit inside in the nice air-conditioned brand new bar that he's just built because people are in there smoking. I said, like, just make it non-smoking inside. There's plenty of outside room. Let them go outside, just like we do in Australia. And she got up me about it. She goes, you can't tell people that, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, I think I can. The guy's German. He's not a Khmer. He's, old German fella. And he just sort of went, yeah, you're probably right. But what do you do, sort of thing? I don't know. Just makes it hard to breathe. That's all. Makes it hard to enjoy a nice bar. Like I said, nice air-conditioned bar. Kind of rare to find here, to be honest. Most of the bars are open air. So it's nice to find a bar that was air-conditioned. And, a couple of Khmer were sitting in there smoking. I don't know. Never mind. But I got in trouble for it, so there you go. Ronnie wants to know, do the Khmer guys get pissed off when they see you with a Khmer girl? Yeah. I don't know how to spell it either, mate. That's good enough. That's how I'd spell it. Mate, I haven't run into it. I haven't seen anything like that. Same as Thailand, same as the Philippines. I don't recall anyone ever giving me a bad look or anything like that. It's just, maybe you get talked about. I mean, when they're sitting around drinking, whatever, they go, look at that stupid bloody Aussie or Westerner or Barang, we are called here. It's Farang in Thailand and Barang here in Cambodia. There you go, trivia for you. But yeah, Barang means anyone that's not Cambodian. I haven't really, and I met quite a few, including my neighbour that was just here. I've been out drinking with him. I've been over to his place for birthday parties and stuff, and a couple of his mates are construction workers that turn up here on a Friday night and have beers and invite me over. All that's gone now, and that's the bit I was a bit pissed off about. I'm going, like, you know who I am. We're mates. You just come to me and you go, hey, Shorey, I need to see your girlfriend's ID because she's staying here, whatever. And we're going, really? Why? Why? I still couldn't give me a reason. He still couldn't give me a reason. I've had a few people telling me the rules and regulations and stuff, and every time someone's put a comment, it's about a hotel. And if it was a hotel, I'd understand. Yep, fair enough. All right. Everyone should show their ID there. But we're not in a hotel. This is my home. I paid I paid a lease here. I got a lease here. I paid deposit. I paid my rent. This should be my. I mean, if he didn't live next door, he'd have no idea who my visitors would be. Right? He'd be living somewhere else, and this would be, there's 6 units here. Well, that's all it is. He just happens to live in one of them. That's all. So I don't think it was necessary, and especially doing it behind my back. That's what got me the fucking most. Now he's apologised to me. He's going, sorry, wasn't thinking. Yeah, fair enough. All right, but he still did it, and it caused a rift between me and the girlfriend. So I make enough rifts. I don't need anyone's fucking help. All right, I can do it all on my. I can dig my own grave. I don't need anyone's help to dig it. So I did get a bit pissed off. I must admit. I'm still fucking cranky. Who cares? Oh, today's sponsor, Cambodia. It's good beer, this. I like it. They keep trying to give me the blue one, which is the light. This is 5%. The light's 4%. English wouldn't be great there. No, you're right, mate. No, it's not. It is taught in schools now, which is good. Unlike Thailand, that's what surprises me the most. Thailand, you find a lot of people speak English, and yet they don't teach it in school. Philippines, very good English for the most part. If you go around, if you stay in amongst suburbia and the city kind of thing, a lot of people speak really good English because it's taught in school. But yeah, Thailand it's not. Yeah, so here, if you're over 35, what they say, if you're over 35, you probably don't speak much English here as a Cambodian. So because schools were during that genocide, being a teacher or an academic of anything got you killed. So it was very hard once that all ended to get people to go back to school. You got to find teachers. All that's got to happen, and it was a big struggle. My girlfriend didn't go to school at all. Her brothers did, she said, but she didn't go to school at all. So I'm surprised she knows as much as she does. But yeah, there you go. So when the tigers broke free. Sorry, mate, don't know your name. 2 months into a relationship with a Thai girl, a school principal in Isan. Oh, okay, yeah, right, up in Thailand, yeah. You're in Hua Hin, yeah. You visited her a couple of times while staying in a hotel. I will look at moving there in 2 months. Hey, you're going to go up to Isan. Yeah, nice. I didn't get a chance to go up there, to be honest. I really wanted to, and maybe I'll do it again someday. I didn't see a lot of Thailand. I did sort of Pattaya, Bangkok, Hua Hin. I lived in Hua Hin for nearly a year. It was good. I loved it. Herc, g'day, Kieran. How are you, mate? So this is my mate that came to visit me from Australia to here for most of February. He was here for. We went and did a few things. We did a couple of live shows as well, a couple of live chats. We went to Koh Rong together. Went down to Kep and all that sort of stuff. So say good day to him. How the fuck am I? I am fucking awesome, mate. Thank you very much for asking. Elvis Priscilla says Australia. Sorry, I don't get the reference, but okay. Paul doesn't eat much chocolate. Fair enough, mate. Herc's just saying hello to a few people. Vietnam King, you met her in Vietnam, married 5 years and lived between Perth and Da Nang. Do you, mate? Good on you. Yeah, nice. There's a place I wouldn't mind seeing, Da Nang. I'm told that's where I should go. If I'm going to go to Thailand, that's where I'd probably fit in the most, they reckon. I don't know. What do you think? What's going on here? These guys are chatting to themselves. That's cool, guys. Herc and Fogues, they both, they're both in Australia now. I sent some peppercorns back with Herc for Fogues. Very difficult to post them. Post office gives me a hard time, so I won't take the risk, and it's expensive. Anyway, Herc was going back, and he's just going to catch up with folks and deliver some salt, some smoked salt and stuff that he's onto. Ash, mate, like I said on Facebook, it's an opportunity to get out there and do some of the things you wanted to do when you left Oz. Yes, mate, exactly right there. I shouldn't be stuck in one spot for too long. I was settling in here very nicely, and it is a good place to settle. Kampot, I do like it. I thoroughly recommend it, but I just don't need to. I don't have to stay here. I might get to Siam Reap and go, wow, this is the place I've been looking for. Great. Or I might get there and go, nah, fuck it, this place is shit. Who knows? I no fucking idea. The general consensus is it's a lot hotter than it is here. We get a bit of a sea breeze here, and Siam Reap's landlocked. So they say it's just stifling hot some days. Fair enough. You know. I'll make sure I get an air-conditioned place this time. This one's not air-conditioned. Never really bothered me too much. But yeah, I'll get an air-conditioned place and hopefully find an air-conditioned bar somewhere. Pub Street, I'm told, is where I'm going. A bit like a walking street anywhere else. They call it Pub Street in Siam Reap. Now, there's plenty of YouTubers doing stuff on that, okay? So I'm not, you know me, I don't do the touristy shit too much. If I go to Angkor Wat, it'll only because the girl will make me go, okay? I have no interest in it whatsoever, to be honest. But hey, if I'm there, I might as well go and see it, take a photo, whatever. I don't know. It doesn't interest me whatsoever. I live right next door to a big monastery here. Just old buildings, old smelly buildings, if you ask me. So anyway, I'm sure it's beautiful. I'm sure it's wonderful. I'm sure anyone's been there goes, yeah, but hey, it's just not me. I don't do the what do you call it, Instagram worthy video or anything like that. So don't expect it from me. All right. You more likely see me hanging out in a lesbian bar. Apparently, I didn't even know this was a thing, but my girlfriend's got a girlfriend in Siam Reap in Pub Street, and she owns a lesbian bar. Kid you not. And I think she said it's called Girls Love Girls. Don't know. Anyone else been there? Anyone else seen it? I don't know. But hey, if we're going to do a video, it'll be that place. All right, I promise you. Brett Funnel, cheers, sure. G'day, mate. How are you? Kevin Baldwin, g'day, sure. G'day, mate. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Frog says, Herc and I will have only one beer. Well, fucking Herc, Mike. I don't know about you, brother. Herc says, so, mate, you're doing all the things you swore you wouldn't do. Have you eaten a spider yet? No, I haven't eaten a spider. But yes, you're correct, mate. Hey, I'm riding fucking a scooter around with my missus on the back, fucking late at night, half full of piss, which I swore I would never do, and yet here I am doing it. Only because she refuses to use tuk-tuks here. She goes, I got a scooter, why would I get a tuk-tuk? Well, for safety, is what I'm trying to explain to her, but it just goes out the door here. I swore I would never eat frogs, and bugger me dead, I had a frog dinner not so long ago. If you missed that one, I didn't know what it was. It was just put on my plate. It's not a whole frog. If I had seen that, I wouldn't have eaten it. It was just little bits of meat with little bones in it. And I'm chewing away and I go, it tastes like chicken. What is this, honey? Took them a while to work out what the English word for it was. Frog. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, then. And I ate more of it. That was the weird thing. I kept eating it. There you go. Oh, this is extra quantity. But like I said, I've seen them on the racks as I'm walking past the stores. You know, they got different meats, different seafoods, and things like that, and they have frogs. And Herc's been to he's been to Phnom Penh and seen the spiders and the crickets and the frogs and the scorpions and stuff all on the racks for sale. No, I'm not getting into that. There's always the place with the pool you were talking about. You could see if something is available and come back. Yeah, mate, that's right. Yeah, it is just down the road. There's a place down here. It's permanent rental. Got a swimming pool. I think it's $250 a month. Not a bad price. I can go. I'm only spending 100 here. $100 a month is cheap, right? It just gave me extra play money. That was all. But in my budget, in my head, I've got about $350 a month I can spend on rent, with power and electricity and everything included. So, anything up to $300 a month I can find. And I've been searching on Facebook on the groups, all sort of thing. See it with Sam Reap, and $300 a month is going to get me a fairly nice apartment this time, with a swimming pool. That'll be good. Yeah, I'll enjoy a pool again. Miss my pool. Had a good pool in Thailand. I even had one when I was in Phnom Penh. Had a nice high-rise pool on the roof. So, yeah, I do miss the pool. So that's what I'll probably look for this time. We got the lesbians having a laugh, eh? Yeah, I've never been there, but you're going. I'll be a lesbian. I don't mind. Hey, it'll be good. Which brings me to the girlfriend's little. Didn't shy away from it. Put it that way. Hey, I got a funny feeling she's had a play. Good on her. Mad Sipstar. Hi, matey. Went to Da Nang recently. Thousands of expats, including lots of Koreans. Would never want to live there, and prices are higher compared to other places in Vietnam. Love your stuff. Thanks, mate. Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, I did hear that as well. I did hear Da Nang's a bit expensive, and yeah, lots of Koreans in there, eh? Yeah, right. Interesting. I only just recently started drinking at this place called Mate's Place in town, and Ian, the owner, he's from Australia, he's from Melbourne. He's got a Vietnamese girlfriend who's working in the bar and all sorts of stuff there, running around the place. She's lovely. She's really, really nice. Eh? So, and speaks really good English too. Surprising. Yeah. Johnny Cyan, there was a frog who sent in a DNA sample. It came back. He was part English, part Irish, and a tadpole. I like your humour, brother. I like your humour. Andrew G, g'day, Shuri. I grew up in Indonesia. Did you, mate? Righto. And you ate frog's legs for breakfast nearly every morning. Love them. Yeah, am I right? Does it taste like chicken? That's what it tastes like to me, eh? I mean, the French have been eating frog's legs forever, haven't they, I suppose? Yeah, just I've worked in quite a few restaurants as well, and I've never come across them. Eh? Weird. Yeah. For some reason, I had frog's legs pictured as crumbed and deep fried. I don't know why. It's just what came to me. Yeah. So yeah, going out with Asian girls is probably what this conversation's supposed to be about. Like I said, I've had a couple. This one's different. I get they're all different, I suppose. This one is definitely a little harder to do. That language barrier, boy. Simplest of things, actually. Even like I noticed that she doesn't. I thought she was texting me. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I thought she was texting me in English, and it turns out no, she talks into a phone, and it writes it out in English, and then she transfers it and sends it to me that way. And I thought I'd be clever and do the opposite and translate it into Khmer and send it to her. And she sent a message back to me one day going, "I'm sorry, my love, I don't understand. I didn't go to school, so I don't read Khmer." Right, okay. And I have noticed when we go out to a restaurant, the menu's got to have pictures. And most of them do. I must admit, most of them have got pictures of the food, and she can But she can talk to them. Of course, she can say. Like last night, actually, we went to a riverfront restaurant. It's served Western and Khmer food. And I let her do the ordering. And once again, she did it the last place. She got a green curry, a green chicken curry. Quite watery. It's not like a curry that I'm used to having. It's quite, it's still made with coconut milk, but it's just, it's quite watery. And it's got vegetables in there and the chicken and 2 plates of rice we got, and that's all we had. It's not a lot, of food. Enough for her, of course, because she's a tiny little thing. She's 42 kilos and 5 foot and not an ounce of fat on her anywhere, you know. So, but for me, I walk away a bit hungry sometimes. That's okay. I can use losing some weight. So that'll be good. If she moves up there with me and we live together, that will be an interesting thing. She's quite a good cook herself. She's brought food over here. Blew my mind, actually. She just turns up here with a couple of takeaway boxes of food that she's cooked at home herself and brought them here to me. One was a beef rib. Now, I ordered beef ribs. No, sorry, pork. I ordered pork ribs at a restaurant thinking she'd like it. Nah. She was. She said I can still smell the meat. I can still smell it's not cooked properly, you know. I'm going, well, okay, it's a little bit rarer than fucking usual, perhaps, but still edible. You know? Nah, wouldn't have a bar to do with it. Now, that's just the way she would do it. She's also had steak with me. We had a rib fillet at the same place, actually, when I first met her. And she ordered it well done. She was not having any blood, anything in her meat, whereas I got a medium rare steak. She didn't say anything at the time because it was our first date kind of thing, but she did bring it up the other night. She goes, I don't know how you can do that. Yuck, it's not cooked. It's got to be cooked. It's got to be cooked. Now that just comes from, I don't know. I mean, she's brought up in the province. She's not from the cities or anything like that. She's a province girl, farm girl, if you like. And you know, they would have cooked everything fully through, I guess, all the time. Reheat stuff. Yeah. But we got these, these ribs, and she didn't like them at all. I mean, it kind of put me off eating it, to be honest. I'm going, what's wrong with it? Well, they seemed okay to me. But anyway, she brought it the next night or the night after. She brought over some beef ribs that she'd cooked herself in a slow cooker, and they were fucking beautiful. Oh, lovely. Quite a bit of lemongrass, or not lemongrass. I'm going to say kaffir lime leaves in there, quite citrusy. And of course with the rice and the vegetables. The vegetables here, but mostly are bok choy. I don't mind bok choy. Don't know if I want to eat it every day for every meal, but it seems quite popular and tasty. And they've got these really weird, tiny little, I'm gonna say zucchini, but they're like this big, in a sort of hole, and they're quite chewy, and not chewy. What's the word? Quite soft in the middle. I don't know, it's a weird texture. I'm not a big fan of it. I eat them, but that's the vegetables that keep getting served to me. That's all right. I don't mind. But even the fried rice that I ordered, she isn't like. She says, okay. She goes, oh, I cook better. Okay, good. That'll save me going out too often. But getting back to that, like I said, we go out and order one meal. It costs $3, I think it was, between the two of us. I don't know. I feel sorry for the restaurant. You know, you just sat us down for an hour, whatever. I've had 2 beers. She's had a beer. We might have spent $7 in total or something like that sitting at a table, taking up a table. Doesn't seem to bother anyone else. It only bothers me, so just shut up, Shory. Just fucking go with the flow, I think. That's what I got to kind of do. And I could order more for it. If I was hungry, I could just order something else. There's no dramas. But I don't. She has a little go at me sometimes about the belly. That's all right too. But I don't mind. I know it's there. Doctor, no. My wife speaks English I'm going to say fluently is what you meant. Shame that. Yeah, see, there you go. There's the other side of it. Hey, if they speak really good English, then you're like, how do you hide from anything? You know, you're going to know everything, I suppose. Yeah, like I said, the Filipino I did go out with in Thailand, who was the English teacher, school teacher. Yeah, she spoke really good English, so we got to have lots of conversations, if you like. Probably a lot of conversations I didn't want to have even. Now think about it. Hey, where's your wife from, mate? Doctor, no. Fogue says, enjoy your trip to Siem Reap. You should go live on your journey. Mate, I can't. Honestly, the internet's just so fucking unstable here. Everywhere I go, it doesn't matter. I do understand the buses have Wi-Fi on them. I don't know. I like to sit on a bus and fucking talk out loud, though. Other people do that and annoys the fuck out of me. So just sit down and shut up. Fucking enjoy the fucking bus ride. I'll make a couple of videos, I suppose, if I find something interesting. Done your road trip. We'll see what happens there. Michael O'Mara, so you reckon 1,400 will do? I don't know, mate. I can't answer that question for you. Only you can. Like I said, you work out a couple of $100 for rent, and if you don't drink, mate, you'll save a fortune. But if you're a drinker, you'll still save a fortune because it's cheap here. But and food's cheap. Everything's cheap. So should be no reason for you not to survive on it. That's for sure. Doctor, no, would eat the green morning glory dish daily. Yeah, okay, no, I'm not a big fan. But anyway, I'll get used to it, I'm sure. I have eaten far too much Western food since I got there. It's just too easy to get. Thailand was vastly different. I ate Thai food all the time because it was cheaper, easier to get. And made very well. So in most cases, but we should be able to eat good seafood here because we're so close to the ocean and we've got all these fishing boats and stuff that come up the river and all that sort of stuff. And I've seen it. I've seen the good stuff. It's just too easy to overcook it, and if they overcook it, which they tend to do, then your seafood's just gone to shit. I had some prawns on a fried rice. Herc will back me up on this one. I had a fried rice dish on the waterfront at Kep, and it was a shrimp fried rice, and lovely big giant fucking prawns on there, but they were like cooked days ago. It was just terrible. It was tough and chewy and no flavour. Yeah. Anyway, and then just the other day when the girlfriend and I went down to Kep with her couple of friends, and we just sat on the waterfront on plastic chairs at a little cart that was cooking seafood, and we had squid and we had oysters. That was the other thing I said I wouldn't do. Wouldn't eat oysters here. It's lovely, fresh, big oysters. They were nice and cold. They had a nice little garnishing to go with them and stuff. I had a couple. They were pretty good, hey? But I said I wouldn't do it because I've been to the markets here and I've seen the oysters sitting out in the sun. No, fucking no way. But yeah, we got to the prawn dish that they had, and it came in a broth, and it was still cooking when it came out. So they were already way overcooked before they even come out to us. And they even actually said, the Khmer girls even said, yeah, they're not good. They're not good. They're too tough. They just cook the fuck out of them. So, yeah, I don't mind seafood, but Johnny Siam had a different idea about morning glory. Yes, mate, I understand. I had a lovely morning glory this morning, actually. It was fucking great. Cambodia, that's just Dr. No. Cambodia, I found more Western food in tourism areas. Yes, absolutely correct. Good food in Western style restaurants. It is, eh? Yeah, I agree. And yet they're not Western chefs either. There's very few Western chefs here. Only because they don't want to pay them. I mean, they can hire these Khmer cooks for $200 a month. I've seen it. So Thailand and Laos are more local cooking, yeah, for sure. Hey, you're absolutely right. Hey. I haven't been to Laos, but Thailand. Laos is another one of those countries that doesn't really interest me that much. Quite difficult on visas, long-term visas anyway. And Vietnamese food, yes. Mate, we drove all the way to the border because I wanted to get a good banh mi. We didn't see any. I'm told they're around. I'm told that's where you're going to get the best ones. Hardly. There's one place here in Kampot that does a really good banh mi at a restaurant, but it's $5 American. It's beautiful. It's lovely, but that's like $7.50 Australian. That's getting up into the too much money for food here. Shouldn't be paying that much, put it that way. But it's delightful. It's very, very nice. Yeah, here we are. Look beyond the illusion. I don't like the Viet food or the crazy leaf, and this gets old after a week. Yeah, they do put a lot of that, a lot of coriander, huh? Yeah, that's probably what's you're probably not enjoying so much. I must admit, I'm okay. I don't mind coriander. I wouldn't like to eat it every day. I must admit. Yeah. I missed a few up here. Steve Lopez. Hey, Steve, how you going, mate? You're the man that reckoned it was okay for my landlord to come and ask. He should know who's in his guest house. Really? You're the only person that said that, mate. I'm sorry, but you're fucking wrong. All right. When are you moving out of that unit? Yeah, tomorrow, mate. I'm moving. I'm fucking gone. Every other person that fucking made a comment said no, it was wrong, and even the owner has come over and apologized, said he was wrong. Okay. This is not a fucking hotel. This is not a backpackers. This is not anything like that. This was my home, and he invaded my privacy. And this is what you're probably missing, mate. It's an invasion of my privacy, especially when I know the guy. All right, know him well, drunk with him, been to Kep with him on a motorbike ride, all that sort of stuff. All he had to do was come and whisper in my ear, even, hey, Shuri, can I get her ID or something, she looks a bit sus, something like that. I don't fucking know, but to do it behind my back in Khmer was fucking the rudest thing I've ever fucking seen. He knows it now. He knows he's lost a good tenant. I am a good tenant. I pay my rent fucking on time perfectly. I don't cause any problems here. In fact, I look after him a fucking fair bit. He had a one for rent next door here, and he needed someone to show him through that could speak English because no one else here spoke English, and he wasn't here. And I helped him out, So, yeah, that's one of those things, brother. Sorry, you were wrong. Xander Gray says he'd eat the ribeye steak every day, mate. $6 or $7 American, so $10 Australian gets you a really good like a rib fillet there. Australian or New Zealand rib fillet, fucking really good too. Depends on where you go. Mate Steve, who runs Two Moons, or used to fucking run Two Moons, he's got his own another business he's about to open up called the Barn at the Manor on the other side of town here. And he'll be doing beef cheeks and things like that there, which will be fucking really nice. But yeah, he was doing a good steak for $6 American, less than $10, $9 Australian, for a really nice 300-gram rib fillet with the pepper sauce, with the Kampot pepper sauce. It's really good, I did miss a fair bit up here. Sorry, guys. Andrew G says, did you find dating a woman in the Philippines better than the one that you dated in Thailand, Cambodia? Yeah, different, mate. Different. Hey, Yeah, the Filipino that I met in Thailand, she was a lot older. She was 49, 48, 49 when I met her. And like I said, school teacher and well educated and all that sort of stuff. It was very different to dating a province girl in Thailand who was 22 at the time. It was chalk and cheese. Very different. The 22-year-old in the Philippines treated me like a god basically most of the time. she thought my shit didn't stink. Whereas the older one, she had her problems all the time. She always had a problem somewhere, you know. It was all right for a while. It was great for a while, but yeah, we faded apart really quickly when I hit Cambodia. I decided I didn't want to take a shit anymore. Pretty much it. Hey, listen, this beer's about to run out. How long have we been going for? I've been going for an hour. I'm going to go. I was hoping the girlfriend was going to pop in on before we finished here, actually. She's working today. She works housekeeping, does housekeeping. Some days she finishes at 2, 3, 4, 5. It's hard to tell. But I have a feeling she's gone directly home to pack a bag ready for tomorrow morning because she's coming up to Phnom Penh and Siam Reap with me. So that'll be an interesting trip. Dr. No's girlfriend, wife is Korean. Yeah, okay. We go back down here. Ashley, so Necro says $7.50 is actually Australian prices. Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah. Get a good banh mi here not long ago, and it was $10 in Australia. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think the one I had a really good one down the Gold Coast, not long before I left. Actually, left Australia. It was about $10, I think. Really good. Just good. Vietnam and Laos quality food. Yes, mate. Yes, you're right. Huh? Will I be staying in Siam Reap from now on, mate? I don't know, mate. No idea. Eh? Might get there, like I said, and love it, and that could be it. Or might get there and go, nah, I like it here. I'm going back to Kampot, or I'm going somewhere else. That's the problem with Cambodia. There's not a lot of places that you can sort of just pop into. You know what I mean? Just go and be a Western style. I mean, I don't need more big malls and all that sort of stuff, but I do need some sort of Western culture going on somehow. I'd live on Koh Rong. I've said this before. I like Koh Rong. Great place. It's just there's just not enough there to keep you interested. I get bored very easily there, I think. I had this grand illusion I was going to ride a push bike around the island and go fishing, and I never did any of that. And if I was going to go this time, I nearly did. I nearly packed my bags up here and said, fuck it, I'm going back to Koh Rong. Because it'd be easy for me to do. Really easy for me to just go back to the island. But I just know I will get bored there very easily. So we'll check out Siam Reap, see what it's like. Yeah, well, you're right, guys. It will be interesting to see the new digs and the new place in Siam Reap. I might try and make some videos about that, on house hunting or something like that. What do you reckon? Just do a little quick 5-minute video of a place. What do you think of this place, kind of thing, or something? I don't know. Paul says, enjoy your excursion. Sure, you hope you find a good home base to settle. That's the problem, mate. I don't know if I need a home base yet. I just don't know if I'm ready if I need to settle down. Like I said, I do like Cambodia. I'm hoping everything works out really well with the new girlfriend. That'll be fantastic. My mental condition doesn't allow this a lot, I must admit. It's kind of difficult for me to be in relationships, even friendships. I tend to try and fucking self-destruct those as well. So, and Herc will fucking vouch for that one. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm trying my best. I am trying to be good. and I got to stop overthinking and overreacting and stuff. That's what gets me in trouble. We'll see. We'll play this by ear. But yeah, thanks for joining in, guys, and letting me know a few of your thoughts and your girlfriends and missuses and all that sort of stuff. You're right. It does sound very YouTubey, doesn't it? Hey, yeah. Condo tours. Lots of other people do that sort of shit, don't they? Again, I don't really know. I don't watch a lot of YouTube, so you guys are telling me. I don't know. I usually find most people are fucking wankers. They probably think the same thing about me. I don't know. There's some YouTuber that's just been here. Actually, I think he's gone now. He did a video about Mate's Place, the pub that I'm going to, and he's American, and he sat there and ate a meat pie with a knife and fork. What the fuck? Ian puts on meat pies there for Aussies to fucking enjoy. Not for fucking anyway. So yeah, all the best. Everyone's saying thank you, guys. I'll let you know what's going on. Now listen, I've put another little what do you call it? A planned live for Sunday again, Sunday lunchtime. I'll try. We'll see how it goes. I'll jump on anyway and let you know what's going on. Sunday lunchtime, I could still be on a bus. I don't know. So we'll keep that one up our sleeves a little bit, and yeah, catch up with you later. Thanks for joining in.